you. I want to apologize for being late. We went to Paducah, Kentucky today, as well as Washington, Illinois, up in Tazewell County. As you may know, FEMA in Washington turned down our request and our appeal for tornado relief to the governments, local governments that had deadly tornadoes not far from here in New Minden, and then also in Washington, as well as Giffords and Diamond, another town in Illinois, and Brookport in deep southern Illinois, right across from Paducah, was really hard hit. It was a mobile home area in particular where 3 people lost their lives. And we decided, our state, if the federal government is unable to help fully with these local governments that have been stretched to the limit with respect to all their municipal services, really since November 19th when the tornadoes hit, and we've gone through a very difficult winter to say the least, that we, the state of Illinois, the people of Illinois, good and true, 13 million people, we want to make sure that we take care of our neighbors. So we decided, and I decided last night, $45 million we're going to use to help Washington and Brookport and all these other communities. And it's really important that folks, when a natural disaster hits, you never plan for it, it's unanticipated, it can be very traumatic to say the least. We've got to come together as a family, and I've been so inspired and impressed by volunteers from all over Illinois who have come to the aid of their neighbor. After the tornado hit in Washington, Illinois, on the side of the road, both sides of the road, the cars were parked, volunteers coming to help their fellow citizens, and I wanted to be there today to help the folks in Brookport and also Washington, and so that's why I was late, because I went to Paducah, Kentucky, which is, as you may know, not part of our state. They have a little different way of removing snow than we do, okay? I wouldn't advise going to Indiana either, because I-65, they were tied up for a couple of days there a few weeks ago. You know, we really do owe a permanent debt of gratitude to the men and women who are first responders, whether it's a tornado or a storm in the middle of the night. Not too long ago, a couple weeks ago on I-57 up near Effingham, it was a terrible storm, and I had to call out the National Guard to get the road cleared because the trucks had jackknifed. There was snow removal, couldn't get through. Nobody could get through. There were 400 cars piled up. And we had a couple of guardsmen at the Mattoon Armory, and they got in their vehicle. It's called the Wrecker. It can lift up 10 tons. They went out there at 2 in the morning. They moved those big old trucks, and the snow removal got through, and the people got through as well. And so, to me, that's really our state at its best. I know this great community college really does take good care of those who have borne the battle. Our veterans, our service members. I want to thank Georgia for her commitment and all the trustees who are here, your foundation, and really the people of Madison and St. Clair and Monroe County. Well, a long time ago, 42 years ago, I lived in East St. Louis, and then I lived up in near Edwardsville in a mobile home. So I know firsthand how good the people are in this part of our state. They understand how important community colleges are. We are blessed in Illinois with having the 3rd largest network of community colleges of any state in the nation. We've got about 47, 48 community colleges, and Georgia is an organizer. Early to bed, early to rise, work like hell, and organize. That's Georgia Costello right there. You better just get out of the way when George is coming through, because she understands how important it is that we have a green approach to life. This is a challenge of our time. Sustainability. We've had all the severe weather. We've got to make sure that we use energy efficiency wherever possible, renewable energy wherever possible, and also water conservation. Those are fundamental, basic principles we all understand. It's very important we treat the earth with respect, and that's why in building this addition where liberal arts are going to be taught, all kinds of different courses are going to be taught here and learned here. It's important to have a special building. And when Georgia was talking about silver and gold, there's a designation. It's called LEED. And to get even a silver, but let alone a gold, it's really, really special that our tradesmen and women, 12 trades you said, were involved in this. They have these skills. They're very special skills. And we're really blessed to have men and women who know how to build a building, get it done on time, and get it done on budget, and make sure that it's done for years and years to come. Now, I got to live to 102, because that's when I'll pay off my kids' college loans, okay? And I'm not 102 yet. But long after I'm gone, and long after maybe all of us are gone, there are going to be people coming through from Madison and St. Clair County and Monroe County, and they will know that back in 2012 and 13 and 14, we were here, and we understood how important it is to build institutions that really impart knowledge. Because if we want to have a strong economy, jobs follow brain power. We've got to muster all the brain power we can. And an associate degree, very, very important. A career certificate, very, very important. We have a lot of service members coming back. They've been to Iraq, and we have our Illinois National Guard right now in Afghanistan, quite a few. And they'll be coming home at the end of this year. And we got to make sure that we remember the words of Abraham Lincoln, who was from our state, President of the United States. He said, "It's the duty of all of us on the home front to take good care of those who have borne the battle." And that's what this school is all about. It makes sure it takes good care of the community, and our veterans in particular deserve our highest accolades and our regard, because they, in many cases, postponed part of their life, postponed going maybe to school after high school in order to serve our country and serve our democracy and make sure that we have government of the people. And so that's why I wanted to come today. I know this opportunity is, I think, important to always remember that people came together, worked together, and we wanted to fund something really special in Illinois. This is $19 million of taxpayer money that's invested here. And when I became governor 5 years ago, a real tough time. We had one governor in jail, another one going to jail. And it wasn't easy getting sworn in, to be honest. We had to straighten things out, okay? And we did. We enacted strong ethics laws. We have recall and all that to make sure there's no wrongdoing. But one thing we did within 10 weeks of getting sworn in is I wanted to make sure we were building, that we're building for the future and building for now. And so we passed a law called Jobs Now that invests in community colleges all across our state. I used to teach community college at night. I did that at Triton Community College and also Prairie State up north. And I was so impressed by the students. A lot of them worked all day, came to school at night to get that certificate or get that associate degree. Maybe they're going on to four-year college, maybe not. But the bottom line is they believed in learning. They believed that they could make a difference, and they wanted to improve their skills. And now more than ever, it's important that our community colleges help all of us, men and women, who want a good job, want to keep that job, want to get another job that maybe has even more demands. They've got to have community colleges that are really there with available programs that help those students, whatever their age might be. The average age of a community college student in Illinois, not just out of high school, no. They could be a lot older. And I think it's important that learning is lifelong. Lifelong learning. That's what we believe in if we have a democracy. Everybody has a role to play. Everybody is in, and nobody is left out. So that's, to me, what SWIC is all about. That's what everybody here is about. I had a chance to visit with the girls' basketball team on their way to Red Lake, down the road a piece. And I think it's so important that we continue the movement. It's a grassroots movement in Illinois where we invest not only in buildings like this, but invest in minds. I believe in the MAP program, the Monetary Assistance Program. In Georgia, you'll be very happy when you hear the budget. We want to make sure that we invest more in our scholarship program in Illinois, not just for four-year public universities and private universities, but for our community college students. So it's affordable, so they have that chance to advance in life. So I'm very grateful to everyone for waiting today. Given the circumstances, we want to help the victims of tornadoes. That's what Illinois is all about. It was so inspiring to see people come together and really help their neighbor. And that's what this is all about as well. People, neighbors in the community, understanding that community colleges belong to us, belong to everybody who believes in knowledge and teaching and all the things that are important in life and values. The courses that will be taught here will really, I think, impart important values that last a lifetime.
1, 2, 3.